Hey guys, welcome to the channel, it's me xrhammer, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to build the Poison Dart Tower in Dungeon Defenders 2, okay, a little beginner's guide. Now, let's just take a look at the box standard Poison Dart Tower. So I'll put it up here. You can see the range is actually not too bad, right, for what it is. So the range starts off at 3000, which is a little bit less than the Earth Shatter, that starts at 4k, but that's still pretty good, nonetheless, right? And the attack rate, it attacks a little bit quicker than the standard Earth Shatter. This attacks at 2.5 seconds. Okay, now it does have, because it's a poison dart tower, so essentially it's shooting poison darts. So the poison rate is every second. Alright, so it hits a target, it poisons them, they're going to take poison damage every second. Right, which is pretty good. So essentially you've got two lots of damage from the Poison Dart Tower, or PDT, which is what I'm going to refer it to because it's a long name. And yeah, the PDT, so it hits them and deals initial damage, and then it poisons the target. Right, so let's just pop it there, and as you can see, when it shoots, there we go. So it hits it, but then it's got the poison tick. Right, now that's pretty cool. Right, so the first thing I will note with the PDT, right, is it's very easy to put it, let's say, like this, okay? And you think, right, it can hit that enemy, it's not going to be a problem. But as you can see, when it does fire, come on, in your own time. Well, it's not even tracking that dude because he's behind there, right? But what I'm trying to get at is the fact that the projectiles can hit the surroundings. Right, because as you can see, there's darts hitting this present here. Right, now, you've just got to be a bit more careful with your placements, because if you're putting them slightly above the enemy and it's hitting down, they can hit the floor. Right, because as you can see, it kind of spreads out, they're not very tight, right? So that's just one thing to keep in mind. So, yes, right, when you are building the PDT, the first thing with your Ascension is speed, right? Absolutely, always speed, always speed, right, for damaging towers. So we'll get that, and then in this tree you want your defense crit chance, defense crit damage, right? But we'll just have a quick look and see what that has brought it down to. So 1.63 and the poison rate at 0.65, okay, which is a lot better, a lot better, but we're still a long way off. Right, now, yep, up here you want to go defense crit chance, defense crit damage. Your range gambit, again, wrong tower, right, is it's a must, in my opinion, right? You don't really lose that much damage from it. So it's doing 1841, right, 3000 range. So let's go and put the full 50 into here. And as you can see, we've gained a lot of range and not lost a lot of damage, right? For me personally, it's a must, right, if you want to get that range. So let's throw we'll throw all the points into the damage. Right, now I will quickly go over my main build. Okay, now you might think it's a bit weird. Now if you have a look at the relic, it has actually got defense health on it. Okay, now that is because I'm running the vampiric empowerment on it, because I don't really need any more range out of it. Okay, now here's mine, just the one I use. So the defense range is just under 4,800. Okay, and I personally, I mean, I have seen people with ridiculous range on these, but I personally don't see the point, right? Just because I don't really use it for, I mainly use it for controlled burn lanes now, right? And also to proc the Petrify combo, which you can do naturally with the PDT and the Earth Shatter. Scary good combo, right? Best combo, best elemental combo in the game. Right, so, anyway, now that we've done that, yes, we will go over the servos. Now, for me, if you find a piercer servo, put it on your PDT, right? First and foremost, you could put it on the cannon tower and stuff like that, but it's just meh. Right, but for the Poison Dart Tower, piercer servos are brilliant, right? Because they pierce geodes and any other sort of shield that people have, so the Vanguard, stuff like that, right? Which is massive, it's huge, especially when you start getting into your higher chaos and you get geodes, right? Which really suck. So, let's go over shards, okay? Now, naturally, you want to be running your, when I can find them, defense rate, deadly strikes, and destruction, okay? Now, they are kind of like, you know, as I've said before, the bread and butter, okay? So, destruction, defense rate, deadly strikes. Now, destruction is chaos 1, deadly strikes chaos 3, and defense rate chaos 4, okay? So, as you can see, we throw, well, no we haven't, because we haven't put a relic on there. We really don't want that, because it's water. Have I not just got a random one here, maybe? Yeah, defense range, that'll do. Right, no, I want to do that. And then pick it up, put it on that. Right, so the range caps out at 5k, right? So, like I said before on the other one, I didn't really see the point. It's nearly maxed out. But, as you can see, that defense rate now is all the way down to the bottom, right? 0.63. And it's incredible, right? Just this one tower, I'll point it this way so that it doesn't miss. Now, it is single target, right? But, as you could see then, the first shot it fired, it scattered a lot more, right? It's not going to do it now, right? But it can hit, depending on how tight the enemies are, more than one at a time. Now, it is only meant to target one, but as you can see, because it's not very tightly spread, it can reach out and hit more than one, right? Which is pretty cool. Where are we now? Now, also, in terms of shards, right? This, for me, Chaos 5 is probably one of the best for the PDT, right? The explosive poison. Now, if an enemy is poisoned and then it's killed, it detonates, dealing 150% of the defense power as damage and applying poison in a small area, right? So essentially, you've turned the poison into an AoE, okay? If you can defeat them. Now, double that up with the Earth Shatter with Shatterquake, and you've got yourself 2 beastie AoE like towers from single target towers, which is insane, right? It's really, really, really good, right? Now, where are we? If we go into, into your Ascension, okay? So as I've said, everything wants, well, your first 20 points want to go into speed, and then you want crit chance, crit damage, or defense crit chance, not your hero stuff, right? And the range gambit, and then put it all into power until you're full on the power, and then you can put it into your health. And as I showed you before, let me just take the explosive poison off. You can throw on, where is it? Haha, there we go, vampiric empowerment, right? And then you could get more damage out of it depending on how much health you're willing to put onto it. Right, so yeah, I think that is everything with this. So what I'm going to do is go and start a matchup and we'll show it off. Okay, my dudes, right, now we are on Dragonfall Bazaar. Now there are flying enemies, right, in this map, and the PDT can hit flying enemies, okay? So what I'm going to do is we'll start it off. Let me just make sure I've got the right stuff on her. Vampiric, that, yes, beautiful stuff. Right, so what I would recommend for any sort of poison build that you're going to be using, be it PDT or anything like that, is to pop an Earth Shatter with it. Okay, now this is solely because the Petrify combo is the best, or one of the best combos in the game. Okay, and it's just crazy effective. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and set it up and use the PDTs as much as possible. Okay, now, like I was saying before, if I put the PDT up here, right, it's not, or it shouldn't miss any shots. But if I put it down here, it could hit that building on the left. There's loads of things it could do, right? So, just because this is me, right, I'm going to throw it up here. That's typically where I put it. Now, as for the flyers, because I know they come down, I'm also going to fall off that, right, and just pop some up here facing that way, and hopefully they don't just get frazzled by the kobolds. I really hope not, but we will soon find out. Right, and again, I'm going to put some, where am I? Yeah, honestly, one of these days I'll stop falling off things, maybe. Right, so I'll jump back up here, I'll pop a couple down, facing this way, please, game, come on. I know you let me put one up here, because I do it all the time. Right, now that's for the flyers, and then what I'm going to do is put a couple, see, this lane is a little bit awkward, so I'm just going to put a couple like that, and then again, with the earth shatters, and I'm stuck, thank you, right, I'm just going to put them like that. Right, so a good couple of earth shatters. You know what? I'm going to get rid of them because we're focusing on the PDT. So I'm going to put a couple more PDTs, and I might. I think I'm going to. Right, I'm going to blockade again. Right, because you got to think you would never normally just use these towers on their own. Right, so and mainly I'm just trying to protect from the flyers. Primarily. Okay. So hopefully the flyers will get distracted and attack these and nothing else, right? So, I can get another one down. Right, so, where are you going to sit? You can sit up here, nicely like that. Okay, now we're not going to upgrade anything on this first one. We're just going to have a look and see how it goes. Now, if the earth shatters look like they're doing too much work, I will get rid of them. But let's just focus on this mid lane. Ah, there we go, look, you can see it was hitting the flying troop, not a problem, okay? And yeah, I think the earth shatters are doing a little bit too much work, personally, so I'll get rid of them. Flying troops, not a problem, right? And your ground troops, so you can see, if I didn't have the piercer servo on, the vanguards wouldn't be getting hit from the frontal attack. Okay, so this is why I always run Piercer, because it's insane and so good. And as you can see, even those top towers there, it's hitting this wall, right? So it is losing a little bit of DPS because it's missing, right? Now, yeah, I mean, that just kind of is what it is. As you can see, they've taken out the Lady Orcs. Lady Orcs are notorious for being a real pain, right? So that went very well. Now let's get rid of the earth shatters because the petrify combo is a little too good, right? So we'll get rid of them. We'll put a couple more PDTs down now. I've got a feeling I'll put one there, and then I'm going to upgrade these, and we will take on a boss with it. Drakenlord. There we go. So that's going to be a little bit difficult because, you know, it's the Drakenlord, but it will be a good tester for it. Did I? Ah, just once. Right, so we will just let it run its course as much as possible. I'm pretty sure I got rid of all the earth shatters, didn't I? Yes, so now it's just PDTs and blockades. And as you can see, it's doing work, right? This is Chaos 7. I mean, the fact that you can just stand here with a few poison darts down. Now, the lanes are pushing, you know, they are pushing these blockades pretty well, but they are all dying, right, fairly quickly. So, that is, you know, they are good. They're a very good defense. Now, let's wait until Mr. Drakenlord comes out. See, they're stacking up well, but they are, they're getting taken out relatively easy. Was that a kobold? It was. So, too many enemies were down here, and, you know, they just couldn't track them all. So, that's not a problem. Let me take him out, and let's go and have a look. Drakenlord, see, he is a pain because of his shield, but, you know, break his shield, look, and they just go to work. They do. They are awesome. So, yeah, guys, that is a little demo on the PDTs, and also how to build the PDTs beginner guide right at the start of the game. So, yeah, guys, I really hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, guys.